Hello, my name is Doug Pinkham. I am the senior attorney here at Pinkham and Associates here in Orange County, California. We are a dedicated family law firm practicing family law issues and divorce exclusively. We often get questions from folks out there, and it occurred to us that we should start putting those questions and answers on video to benefit the rest of you folks out there. One of the questions I get every once in a while brings up a kind of a touchy assumption and issue in family courts that I believe also needs some explaining. The question is, do moms always end up getting custody? I've been doing this a long time, and I know that there is an assumption out there that generally speaking, mothers always get custody of children because they're the mom. I will be the first to admit that there are some misogynistic judges out there. There are some pretty old-fashioned, I think is a good way to put it also, that judges out there that just inherently think a woman is a better parent than a man. And I will be the first to admit some women are much better parents than their husband spouses. However, in the law, there is no such assumption. And generally speaking, especially here with all my experience here in Orange County, there is no assumption that there really is generally no assumption that the woman is going to make a better parent than a man. Does the woman always get custody? Women generally do end up with, more often end up with primary custody. That's not necessarily because the judge thinks that the woman's going to be the better parent. Keep in mind, and I promise you this is not sexist in any way, this is just based on a experience and a factual basis. In a greater number of family units where there's a man and a woman, the man does work longer hours than the woman. Much more often when there's a stay-at-home parent, that stay-at-home parent is the woman. Not to say that there aren't some stay-at-home men and they're not fantastic parents. I've had those situations in my cases in my office, and it's true. However, that factual situation will also result in, most of the time, the woman getting primary custody. Judges aren't typically going to give the father primary custody if he's then going to go to work and put his children in daycare or send them to a babysitter, when mom is sitting at home across town watching Price is Right. If the children can spend more time with a parent instead of a guardian, a babysitter, even grandma, if the children can spend more time with a parent, the judge is going to do that, as long as doing that is in the best interest of the child. So when you factor in financial issues and work issues, employment, and who's the better parent, we also get into that, obviously, in these cases. You can understand that mothers will end up with custody more often, but not necessarily because there's an assumption that because she's a woman, she's a better parent. So keep those issues in mind when this question comes up. And if you have other questions or have issues relating to a divorce or family law that you want to talk about, feel free to give us a call or send us an email through the website, and we will respond. Thank you for watching my video.